considering I would kiss the ground Winona Ryder walks on. It's quite shocking that it took me until season 2 was over to actually finally watch the very first episode of Stranger Things, and there are 2 reasons for that. One, I never really jump on bandwagons. I like to wait until the storm has calmed and then I can enjoy it at my own pace. But also, I was just really worried that I wouldn't like it, and being madly in love with Winona Ryder, you know, there was a lot of high hopes for this. I needn't have worried. How amazing is Stranger Things? So this video, this tag video, will contain spoilers if you haven't seen it. I cannot stress that enough. It's not really a review, but I may give some more in-depth thoughts along the way. We'll see how this goes, and the tag questions will be in the description if you wish to either do a video about this or leave your answers in the comments. So I just will say before we get started, season 1 was amazing, season 2 was amazing. I cannot wait for season 3. The good thing with season 2 is that it ended in a way that kind of left us hanging, but if for some reason they didn't commission a 3rd season, it was still quite a satisfying ending. But I'm very excited for what we have coming up next, and I will say that I love Joyce Byers. I think Winona Ryder is the most amazing thing, and my other favourite character is Dustin. Question 1, what is your favourite quote? I have 2. One is from the 1st season, I think. One is from the 2nd. The first one is said by Dustin, and it's, "She's our friend and she's crazy," which is, it just sums up life for me, and I thought it was perfect. The second one is the first time that I can recall there being a glimpse of raw adult humour. And it was, I think, maybe episode 5, 6 or 7 in the 2nd season, and it was, "How was the pullout?" That's the quote. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave you hanging. If you've seen it, I'm sure you'll know what I mean. What's your favourite 11 moment? My favourite 11 moment, I mean, I feel like I should pick one where she's being very powerful and she's, you know, really showing off her skills, but I think there are 2 moments that I liked most, and they could have been acted by somebody without a gift. The first one, actually the second one, is where she is in her room with Harbour, and she just has a complete meltdown and she is in agony and she is screaming and she is in floods of tears, and I just thought that acting right there, jaw-dropping. The other one is where she meets Joyce for the first time, and they have this lovely, what looks like a mother-daughter relationship, and you can see that that mother figure there is what Elle has been missing, and it's just such a sweet bonding moment. A scene you could watch over and over again. I don't know, I thought long and hard about this last night, but I just think any with Dustin. I think any scene with Dustin really makes me smile. If you could be in any episode, which would you be in? I would say I would be in the 2nd episode, in the Byers household, as some relation to Joyce Byers, because I am slightly obsessed with her, but I think the 2nd episode they have established the feel of the show. We kind of start to relate to the characters and understand them a bit more, but the story of the film, I'm so used to talking about films, the show is still fresh enough that there's so much to discover. But having said that, there's a lot to discover throughout. It's just constant action and heartache and emotion, and I love it. Who's your favourite character? I've already answered this one. It's a toss-up between Joyce Byers and Dustin. What would you like to see from the next season? I would like to see more Demogorgons. I would like to see them more up close and in lighter situations, because when we see them, they're in very dark areas because they're in the other world or because just, you know, it's at night. I'd like to see them in a very bright place so we can get a proper look at them. And I'd also like to go back to the Byers house. We've not really been spending a lot of time there in the 2nd season because Will's been in and out of hospital, and it's a very dark environment. I'd like to go back there. I think that would be very good. The other thing that I'd like to see from the next season is either the loss of Max or to give Max more purpose. I think there were maybe 2 points in the last kind of few episodes where I thought, yeah, maybe Max has a purpose. But I didn't really see what she brought to the 2nd season up until maybe episode 6 or 7. I just felt like she was there, because usually when a show gets a 2nd season, they have to bring in a new character or a new element to keep things feeling fresh and new. So I kind of felt like, okay, they brought Max in to have a new child actor, just to give the kid actors, the children characters, a new situation, a kind of a B plot, if you like. But I felt like it was all forced, except as I said towards the end, where maybe she had a little bit of a purpose. I cannot wait. It's my own fault for binge watching the 2 seasons in such close proximity that I'm now just Stranger Things on the brain, and I want all of the Ryder and all of the Dustin and all of the Demigorgons and everything, and I just need them in my life, and all of the Eggos. I cannot wait for the 3rd season. If you've seen Stranger Things, I'd love to hear your thoughts and discuss it with you and fangasm about it. If you haven't seen it, I've probably spoiled quite a lot of it for you, but still watch it, even just for the Eggos. Let me know your thoughts on Stranger Things and your predictions for the 3rd season, and I'll speak to you all next time.